You're watching Fugitive Red Eye, and welcome to another DVD collection update. To start off with today, we have the DVD of Stewie Griffin, The Untold Story. I technically do have this digitally, but I wanted to have it physically, and it was $2 at a thrift store, so I picked it up. There's the back of the case, and there's the disc, the first insert, the back of the first insert, the second insert, inside the second insert, second page of the second insert, the third page, and the back. Then there's a third insert for robots. Next up we have Terrifier. I did a review of this movie not that long ago. Really good slasher movie. There's the back of the case, and apparently it has reversible artwork. And there's the back of the reverse artwork. And there's the discs themselves, the DVD, and the Blu-ray. Next up we have Terrifier 2. A couple of differences with the case on this one. To start with, this one has a slipcase, which Terrifier 1 did not. The slipcase is different from the inner case. And there's the back of the inner case. And the disc itself. You'll notice that the artwork is not reversible on this one. In addition to that, Terrifier 1 came with the DVD and the Blu-ray. This just has the Blu-ray. Next up we have the Mazinkaiser OVAs, Volume 1, Turbo Smashing Sensation. I will be getting Volume 2 as well, but I'm not going to watch this until I've watched Great Mazinger, which I won't watch until after I watch Mazinger Z, because I'm pretty sure that's how the timeline goes with this one. I also have Grendizer I need to watch. Anyway, it's a whole big series, but yeah, there it is. There's the disc and the inserts. Next up we have Rape Man movies 1 through 4, so, you know, lots of good, wholesome fun there. Next up we have The King of Kong, A Fistful of Quarters. This is a documentary about Billy Mitchell. I'm not a fan of Billy Mitchell. I think that a lot of the things that are said about him are probably true. He's been involved in a lot of lawsuits about it, but there's a lot of things that are questionable about his records. But nevertheless, I was curious to see it. So this is an old Blockbuster pre-owned rental DVD sleeve. There's the disc itself out of the case. Next up, we have Ashens and the Quest for the Game Child. This is the first Ashens movie. I saw it when it first came out. It's a really good movie. I think it's probably my favorite YouTuber movie. It's definitely better than AVGN the movie, although I do think that movie itself is a little underrated. But here it is. It is Region 2, but as you guys know, that's not a problem for me. And there's the disc itself. Next up, we have Ashens and the Polybius Heist, so the second Ashens movie, his sequel. I have not yet seen this one. This is a Blu-ray, but from what I understand, it is Region 0, so I should be able to watch it just fine. That is a nice thing with Blu-rays that the UK started to do, was to make their Blu-rays not region-locked, but there it is. Next up, we have Asakusa Kid, which is the Takeshi biopic I've been meaning to watch for a while. It's on Netflix, but I will be losing Netflix in a few days because they're upping their prices, so we're canceling it. Not that I paid for it anyway, I got it from someone else and never got kicked off it, even though a lot of other people got kicked off it, so that's kind of funny. But there's the disc itself. Now on to some books. We got A Clash of Kings, which is the second book in the A Song of Ice and Fire series, which is the Game of Thrones series if you don't know. I have the first book as well. I haven't read it yet. I've started listening to the audiobook of the first one, but I've still got a ways to go. And admittedly, it has been a long time since I've listened to it, but this was 75 cents at a thrift store, so of course I picked it up for that cheap. Then we have A Feast for Crows, which is the fourth book in the Song of Ice and Fire series. I don't have the third book, but they had these two there, and they were each 75 cents, so same story, picked it up. Next up, we have Manga Zine, Anime and Comics, Yorotsuki Doji volume, which is the May 1994 volume, but it's a magazine about Yorotsuki Doji. So, of course, I picked it up. I'm genuinely surprised with how well preserved it is for being in 94. It looks fucking brand new. Finishing off the books, we have Y2K Deviation Perspective, Wrong Soul Requiem. So this is a Y2K Expanded Universe lore book. So I'm really looking forward to reading this. It's fairly short, too, so it should be a pretty easy read. As you guys have probably noticed, I'm pretty into Yick right now. It's a very good game. And to end off with, we have the Yick Vinyl, the soundtrack. Now, I have mentioned multiple times that I fucking love this game's soundtrack. So, of course, I was going to buy the vinyl record. And I don't want to take it out too much, but as you can see, it's got a really cool green color. But that does it for this collection update. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry it took so long to get this one out. Have a good one. Toodles!
What am I watching? I don't know, but I hate it.
Curry sauce all over your anus. Delish.